So yeah, it goes for saying, like I said, based on the scale of the event, you can quickly see by the number of people we have said that will be at this event. You can quickly see how complex the management of this event will be. We've been at events with 6,000 guests spread over 2 days, where the event management team is the whole event company, 15, 20 people managing this, with a staff of 300 to 400 waiters and everything. And that, of course, goes for saying that you become a very small part of a very big machine. And it's very easy to forget our place in it. And therefore, I'm telling you this because then you can learn a little bit about, before you go to an event, and not be surprised by how huge this operation is, but also how important your part of the job is, and how you integrate into a greater picture. It's quite fun to be at these big events because you become a big part of the team, and we also encourage you to get to know the people around you, to be familiar with what the run sheet for the day is. But for corporate holiday parties that are big in scale with 400 to 500 guests, we even ask to have their run sheet, so we have their plan for the day, so that we can have a look at it and say, this is how we best match our services to your day. So we'll try to share that with you, but sometimes if you get to the event, the person that booked us isn't even there. Because of this, these event companies, they operate with multiple events on a night, and one person booking services, one person being at the event. There's a different kind of hierarchy or a structure of operating these events. So what I can say is what you will see with time is that you'll learn how these events work, and you get to know the team more, and you'll understand how to communicate with the different kinds of contact people. But usually at corporate holiday parties that are large, there will be one person who's in charge of your area, and that person should be able to help you. What we've also seen is that these things that we need, like the tables and such things, are things that we can also acquire from staff at the locations we're at. So say we're at a hotel, normally the staff of the hotel are more helpful than the event managers themselves. The event manager would only delegate the task to someone at the hotel. So what we've learned to do is to go and ask the staff at the hotel, do you guys have 2 tables and some cloths, tablecloths for me, and where's the closest power outlet so I can connect myself to it? And you'll get a much quicker response, a much quicker process out of that than to go to the event manager and ask him or her, hey, I need these things. So that's just an example of the different kinds of events we'll do. But whereas if you were at a private party, that would be no stress. Like, they would be fixed within minutes if you would just ask them to do it. So for the scale of the event, like the amount of people available, the amount of people in the event description that you receive will actually tell you a little bit about what kind of a operation you can expect. Are there 100 guests? There will probably be one person managing the whole event, and that person has it in contact with like the bar staff, the waiters, also is in contact with the musicians if they're doing some other entertainment, and in contact with the venue manager, like the restaurant manager, so, and yourself. So this person will probably have multiple things going on, and you'll become a part of that team. And also note that then it's easier to communicate with a person who knows everything than if you are to communicate with a person who is a part of a bigger management team. So what you can also expect, I guess what this is all about is your expectations and how to relate to these people to be able to maximize your ability to get their help or to present them with